Hello, it's a wonderful morning coming to you from our studios on Kairaba Avenue. This is QTV This Morning. I am Ibrahim Balde. Sometimes when I say Ibrahim Balde, my sorry wants to connect to my name. But if I put this sorry, I might confuse a lot of people. I might create confusion. But it's Ibrahim Sori Balde. It's inevitable. Good morning, Julde.
Good morning, Ibrahim Suri Balde.
Exactly, exactly.
And good morning to Mr. Ade. Good morning to our viewers from wherever you're watching us.
Good morning,
It's always good to be back on the show, especially if you share it with Mr. Ade.
Oh, stop it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I'm sure people will not get confused no matter whichever name you call yourself, because there is only one Ibrahim Balde. So, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I think I'll be using that. Well, Julie, why are we dressed up like this today? I mean, we looking...
You can save it for the end of the
Very
program.
beautiful.
You can tell us at the end of the program why you're dressed up
It's not
like
even
this.
Friday, and we've already started doing our Friday now.
And there's
you know?
only one guy who can do that for us.
Exactly. So you will find out who the guy is later. And on the program, we will be doing the review, as usual, you know. It's important for us to be talking about certain things here and, you know, analyze certain stories. Sometimes even we understand our viewers, some of them knows these things better than us. But, I mean, we are just trying to at least bring out the light in certain things. So we'll be doing the paper review, although they are not here, but we will be taking a look at some stories, the happenings. Everyday things are happening all over the world.
Of course.
And then on the other segment, we'll be talking to Njai Chara. I mean, we'll look into how he is empowering young ladies. You know, when the nation's ladies are empowered, then the development and the national development plan that we are shouting and talking about will come to reality.
Absolutely.
You know, so it's important. We'll take a look at that.
Spoken like a true politician.
Yes, Njai will be here and he will also delve into that. Then the click segment with Churchill Balde. But first, let's go with the quote, Julde.
Okay, our quote this morning is to love and be loved is to feel the sun from both sides.
It's an interesting one.
Yes,
Mind you, they're
it
always interesting.
Yes.
So, Balde, I don't know if you want to go first.
We are about to start a lover's night or a lover's morning here this morning.
Is that right?
To love and be loved is to feel the sun from both sides. I mean, it's give and take. I mean, that's how I see it. I mean, there is no... If you say I love you, it should not only come from me. I mean, when we talk about, except and until I say I love you, but you did not love me back.
Yes.
You understand? Then there is a problem.
Yes.
That's the time when I will struggle to win someone's love. But if we agree, I mean, it's a mutual feeling that, okay, I agreed, I've loved this person and the person loved me back.
Yes.
And we've already made that conversation and we've come to a point, you understand? So it's like, it's an agreement, it's mutual. You know, I'm not very good at love. Talking about love.
I've never seen you tongue-tied until today.
Yeah.
This is quite unlike you.
I am not very good when it comes to love quotes.
How
Love.
do you express your love for Penda then?
Well,
Balde, you should rehearse.
Yeah, well, he doesn't want to. He doesn't
No,
want to
Julia,
tell the world.
honestly, to be very honest, I am not very good at love quotes, telling a woman I love you. You know, I don't know why.
Your wife, you mean?
Yes, my wife, she knows I love her, and it's deep inside. It's inside the heart.
Yes. But you see, this is the thing. We were talking yesterday on a slightly different topic, and I said about men not expressing their feelings, and you're sort of confirming that now. But in Western society, particularly, they always say that you test somebody by saying "I love you," and you wait for the response, and how quickly the response comes back, "I love you too." If there's a delay, then you think, hang on, this person had to think about it. But you're right. I mean, this thing about feeling the sun from both sides means that if you love somebody and you get the feeling that they love you back, you just get pure positive vibrations, you know, and you feel like you could sing and dance and you can fly. And so that's the whole thing about feeling the sun from both sides, is that feeling of warmth, that feeling of you know, your spirits are elevated if you love somebody and they love you back. So yeah, it's a good quote.
Julia, I mean, what do you understand by this?
I'm the
quote?
baby of the session.
Sometimes babies know better than
Love is
than
love.
their parents.
Love is love. Yeah, love is love.
Yeah,
So
love is love.
yeah, I mean, like you both said, love is a mutual thing. It should be mutual, and it's really beautiful when it is mutual. I mean, you get to explore, you get to go beyond boundaries, you know, when you're loved and you feel like you're loved. And it's a place, it's a safe haven for you when you love someone and that person loves you back. You can tell the person anything. The person knows your weaknesses and you're not afraid of losing them.
Sure.
The person knows your strength as well, and the person will not, and you are sure that the person will not take advantage of your weaknesses.
Or use them against you.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
So that is why it is so beautiful when you love someone and the person loves you back. You don't have to be constantly doubting yourself. And it's important, like, oftentimes when you love someone and you know, the person reciprocates that love back to you, you don't have to be asking yourself, like, it builds your self-esteem. But when you find yourself in a situation whereas you're the only one who is giving, sometimes your self-esteem is low because the person will harass you, the person will intimidate you, and sometimes you tend to question your worth as an individual. Am I really worthy? You know, the person is treating me like trash. Am I worthy of myself and all that? But when you find yourself like in a situation where you love that person and the person loves you back, it's mutual, it's beautiful. And yeah, you could get to explore the world.
Don't get it twisted. Love is a beautiful thing.
thing.
All right, so Mr. Ade,
And about expression, Mr. Ade, I think it's where most men are getting it like wrong. You know, most men will say that, okay, because I married this person, of course she should know that I love her. You know, there is no need for me to be expressing every day that I love you, repeating myself. But I think it's important. It makes it grow. And women we are different species. We need reassurance, you know, from time to time. We need to be assured that, okay, we are valued, we are loved, and we are important. You know, that really makes the bond stronger and all that.
Well,
so, Balde, you should be telling your madam every day that when you wake up, oh my God, you're beautiful.
He probably does.
I love you.
He probably
well,
does. He strikes me as.
I do peg her in the morning before I leave for work. I do the pegging. Okay. But the thing is, to sit and be reading love quotes, that's a problem for me.
That's nobody's saying you should do that.
I love you. I mean, you are the woman of my life.
She's watching this thing.
Yes,
and she's thinking, is that my husband speaking or somebody else?
She knows that. You know, she knows how deep her love is in my heart. I mean,
but you were about to ask me a deep question.
I am not very good when it comes to love quotes. Right. You know, even when I was doing boys thing before, I was not very good at it. I was the bad one when it comes to it. All my boys were very good, and I was like, wow. I wish I was the shy like type. This guy. You know.
But yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, Mr. Ade, sometimes when you tell a person I love you, and the person tells you I love you back, I think it's just, I mean, word of mouth sometimes to tell people I love you, but it goes beyond that.
I think sometimes the way they say it might tell you whether they mean it or not. And I think that's why people ask the question or they say it to somebody. They want to see the response and hear the response. If you know the person well, you can tell the sincerity in their voice or not. And you can tell whether they're just saying it because they think that's what you want to hear, or whether they mean it.
Yeah, I know.
You know, and so yeah, it's not just you know, words are more than just what is written on paper. There's intonation, there's feeling in it, and so on. And that's why people want to hear it. Because if you just text it or you write it down, it's not the same as if I tell somebody something and they tell me something back. So there's a reason why, you know, human beings, we can be very attuned to other people's tone of voice and so on, you know. You know, I can say to somebody, I could write on a piece of paper and hand it to somebody and it says, sit down. Or I could point to somebody and say, sit down. Or I can say, sit down. It's the same, 2 words. But the tone is completely different. And it's different when it's on paper.
The emphasis.
The emphasis is different. And so when somebody says, I love you, you're like, okay, how sincere is that? And that's, you can tell if you know the person well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I've seen a situation whereby, you know, one of my colleagues came out from somewhere and he shouted and cried. When I asked him what happened, he said, I've never been loved before. After all these years, on the whole, I've been fooled, you know. So he cried, and I was wondering, why is he crying?
So he was crying because he had finally made the revelation, or what? There was an instance, there have been two quite famous cases recently. One was in Ghana, one was in Uganda, where the husband was on TV and he was crying because in one case, the footballer, Ghanaian footballer, found that the 3 children he thought were his, DNA proved were not his. And it gets worse. In Uganda, 5. This singer went on TV and said, you know, because it's become a bit of a craze now in Uganda that men are getting tested to find out whether the children
belongs to
and
them.
it all sparked by this singer going on a talk show and admitting that he'd taken a DNA test, and none of the 5 children were biologically his, although he raised them as his children.
5
but he
children.
found 5. And so the guy who said he'd never been loved, and yet that guy had been in a marriage for all those years, he probably thought he was loved.
No, it wasn't marriage.
And then, I'm talking about these guys, the
okay.
ones that I'm giving us examples. They had been in marriages where they thought they were loved, but then something like that. And the Ghanaian guy ended up also, the wife had taken him to court to get, she wanted child support and she wanted the house that they lived in, but he won the case because of her deception.
Even though they are not his children, she took him to court.
Yeah.
It is baldadas.
She has some nerves.
That's baldadas.
Well,
that's
Seriously.
bulkum.
And you can find the cases. It's online. These are not kind of made up stories. They can find this case.
Okay, all right. I think we need to
we
start.
know why your friend was crying.
Conducting DNA tests.
No. Allow the sleeping dog to sleep.
We should conduct some DNA tests there.
Let sleeping dog lie.
Let the sleeping dog keep
Let
sleeping.
sleeping dogs
Yeah,
lie.
so I'm told we should take a short break. After the break, the program continues. We'll be right back.
Technology has always been at the forefront of our lives, and the way we use it has evolved drastically over the years. With the advent of 5G internet, we are entering a new era of technological innovation that promises to transform the way we live, work, and play. 5G internet is capable of providing data speeds up to 100 times faster than 4G, making it the ideal solution for streaming high-quality videos, playing online games, and downloading large files on the go. 5G internet is already transforming cities across the globe, powering smart cities, self-driving cars, and virtual reality experiences that were once thought impossible. 5G internet is also paving the way for Internet of Things, allowing for seamless connectivity between devices and the creation of a truly connected world. For the first time in the Gambia, QCell is bringing tomorrow's technology to you today with the launch of QCell 5G Internet. Get ready to experience the out-of-this-world wonders of QCell's 5G Internet. For more information, call 111. QCell. We innovate, others follow.
The future is now with QCell's 5G network. Experience speeds like never before with our new 5G Rocket Fixed Internet plan. Get speeds from 10 Mbps to 100 Mbps. Your 5G-enabled devices. Walk into QCell headquarters to get one of our 5G routers and experience the true feeling of 5G. Only with QCell. QCell brings you the future. Tech, innovation, incredible speed. The future is now. For more information, call our customer care on 111. QCell, Sunyabus. We innovate, others follow. Terms and conditions apply.
QCell brings you the future with our ultimate bundles. Enjoy the best voice and data bundle plans in one package. Get unlimited data packages with flexible validity and enjoy what true internet feels like. Get 30 minutes of on-net and off-net calls with 5 gigabytes of data for just $350. or get bigger bundle packages from 10 gigabytes to 20 gigabytes with over 100 on-net and off-net voice calls and enjoy the fastest internet speed in the Gambia. You can also buy 1-day, 3-day or even 7-day packages and enjoy unlimited data bundles with uncapped speeds. Just dial *343# today and experience the limitless capabilities of the QCell network. *343# should be your favorite code to dial now. For more information, call our customer care on 111. QCell. We innovate, others follow.
Yes, we are back, and this is QTV This Morning. I am Ibrahim Abalde, and if you're just tuning in, we've already dealt with the code, and it's a love code. I mean, which reads, to love and be loved is to feel the sun from both sides. I mean, it's important to be realistic sometimes. If you don't love a person, don't waste the person's time.
My belief.
I think it's important for you to tell the person, well, actually, I mean, love is give and take. It should be reciprocal. I mean, I don't have the feelings that you have for me, so I might be wasting your time.
Yeah,
Go
I
away.
mean, it's in an ideal world, that's what we do, and that's what people should do. But many people, they try and convince themselves, saying, "Oh, if I tell this person, if I tell them now, they'll be upset." No, when you get to the point, you have to be honest with yourself and with the other person. Don't let it drag on with that person thinking that you still love them when you don't, because that's not nice. It's not decent. But it can be brutal. It can be devastating. But I think honesty has to be the thing that guides you. Really. Yeah.
Exactly, Julie. I mean, it's.
You know, this "I love you" thing has become a cliche. It has lost its value over time.
Exactly.
People will just get up and say, like, I love you, and they don't mean it. It's like, to them, it's just like drinking water. So that's why now one have to be really careful about the people who express their feelings to you. Lots of people can tell you that I love you, but what is their love? Is it genuine?
How do
Sometimes
they manifest it?
exactly. Sometimes they're even infatuated with you, but you don't know. Sometimes they are blinded. It's obsession. Sometimes they are really obsessed with you, and you mistook that for love. So I think it's really important for people to be really careful of the people that they get involved with.
I'm sure Ibrahim Abalde gets it a lot. He's a man, he's on Weltare, he's on This Morning.
Yes.
He goes out into the street and these women come and they profess their love for him.
Not all the talks are talkable on TV. Not all the talks are talkable. Some are off camera. Mr. Ade.
As they say in Lagos, make we left her like that.
Make we left her like that. All right. So now let's talk about the currencies. I mean, I'm saying most of our currencies in West Africa are depreciating. Look at the Guinea currency, Guinea-Conakry. Look at Nigeria. You know, the Gambia. The other day I was talking to someone. He said to me, well, the Gambian currency is very bad. I said, not compared to the Nigerian currency.
Or to the Sierra Leonean one.
Or the Sierra Leonean one. Guinea-Conakry. I'm told if you need a pair of shoes, you need to almost gather a bag of money to buy a pair of shoes, Mr. Ade.
Yeah, I mean, we've been through this before. For those of us who are older, we remember the 1980s when several countries, I remember 1982, I went on holiday in Sierra Leone, and I'm not kidding. We would go to a restaurant, and the money to pay the bill, you had to carry in a plastic bag. And sometimes you just get fed up counting, and you just say, you know, just seriously, because the money had depreciated so much. And what's happening now is, you know, various things have happened. COVID-19 affected a lot of countries, affected countries like Gambia, Cabo Verde, that depend on tourism, where, you know, there's such a huge part. I mean, in the Gambia and in Cabo Verde, it's picking up again, but it will take time. And until that happens, and Sierra Leone, in spite of the beauty of the country, they've never really done a good job at selling it as a tourist destination, which anybody who goes there...
It's a good hub to sell.
And people go there and say, like, how come people don't know about this country? I remember once I met a group of 10 French people at a place called Toke in Sierra Leone, and they was like, how come nobody knows about this place? And I was like, yeah, speak to the tourist board, they're not doing a good job. You know, and then they have this thing called the World Travel Market in London every year. It's huge. It's about the size of, I don't know, 4 or 5 football fields. And you have every country there. And the Gambia are always there. The Gambia section that they take is 2 or 3 times the size of the Sierra Leone section, to attract people. And the Gambia, always the minister goes there. And I can tell you this, the last time I went there, not the last time, the time before last, because the Sierra Leone minister since then has actually stepped up her game. But they then had a minister there. I'm always tempted to name him, but I won't. But the Sierra Leone minister who went, he actually didn't attend the 3 days. He went shopping in London. And in fact, when he came back to the World Travel Market to be introduced to the staff, I was the one who introduced him to his Gambian counterpart, who at that time was Susan Wafa Ogu.
Oh, Ministry of Tourism.
Tourism.
Yeah.
And I introduced him. I said, oh, this is the Gambian one. And he was impressed with the size of the Gambian delegation and the fact that the minister, I'm like, but he just went to London for a trip. He got his per diem and he went shopping. And so people didn't take them seriously. But countries like ours need to take tourism seriously because it's such a crucial thing. And when we don't get people coming, our currencies suffer. So I know I've gone about it in a kind of long-winded way. But these things that matter to us, because if we can't get our groundnuts, a good price for our groundnuts, we depend on things like tourism, then we have to boost the tourism sector, and that brings in foreign currency. And of course, it helps to strengthen our own currencies as well. But all these countries are suffering.
Exactly.
You mentioned Guinea-Conakry, Sierra Leone, as I said. They're all suffering.
Well, I think it's really killing us, and it's affecting us a great deal, Julde.
Absolutely. Like Mr. Ade said, it's not just about tourism, but our agricultural sector. And most of these African countries have natural resources, but we are not making very good use of it. I was watching the other day, a lady was like, okay, the question that she has been asking for so long and she could not get answers to is the fact that, 1 unit of dollar, it's so many units of, the African currency. And she can't really, figure out the reason for that. When we have all the natural resources in our continent, when we have the golds, the diamonds, the uraniums, and all that in this country, but in the continent, but we could not, the currency is still depreciating. You wonder why. It's because we have it here, but it's manufactured here, but then it's taken, we are exporting it to the Western world, and they are very making good use of it, and then they are bringing it back to us
as a finished
product. As a finished product. So that is the problem. So we need to look at ourselves inwards as African countries, as leaders, and things that we are exporting. Why should I export to UK or America when I have Senegal next door?
I'll give you the perfect example. If you go to Sierra Leone or you go to most West African countries, you look around at the houses, they've all got corrugated iron roofs. The iron ore comes from Sierra Leone. And yet we don't manufacture it. We send it raw.
They go.
And then we buy the corrugated.
Why do we
buy the corrugated sheet back?
Why not we
idiotic.
manufacture it in our own country?
You take Nigeria. It's only now that Dangote has built an oil refinery. I mean, Nigeria's been exporting oil for close to 60 years. It's only
what
now.
Did they get from it? Nothing.
Nothing. I mean, all these big projects. But look at Nigeria. Nigeria has not benefited from oil in the way that it should. You're right. We have all these natural resources. Niger, right now, the biggest deposits of uranium in the world. They can't even get their own electricity together. I mean, it's a
very sad situation.
It's a sick joke.
I don't know what placed us in this situation as Africans, but I think we need to go back to the drawing board and, discuss and take our affairs in our own hands. Otherwise, if it continues like this, our great-grandchildren won't forgive.
And, when you go online, you go into various discussion forums, either on Facebook or YouTube, and even in WhatsApp groups. That's why you find a lot of people saying they support these coup makers in West Africa, because they're promising to go back to the drawing board, to rip up these contracts. But you know what? I keep telling them, I'm old enough to remember every coup maker in every country since the 1960s has made exactly the same promise. That we will so I said, don't be stupid. Just words, just mere words. Actions are what speak the loudest. Anybody can come and say, oh, we've suffered with this. We all know, we've all suffered. You're not telling us anything we don't know, you know. But they say, oh, you know, it's because of this, because we're going to write. You know, remember Yahya Jammeh, you know, blasting Jawara, saying for a leader to be in power, even for 10 years, is too much.
Buying Benz. You buy Benz.
You know.
You buy 190 Benz, 200 Benz. I
know.
mean, what was he buying? Homer Jeeps.
Well, you know, quite. You know, and so you know, I say to people, don't be fooled by these people coming in and making these bombastic promises about we're going to do this. Let's see by their actions what they actually do, not just what they say. But people are, no, let's believe them. That's why I support the coup. I've been quite shocked at how many people have. I mean, I've just been on YouTube recently because of the discussion we had here on QTV. People were blasting us, saying that we were the mouthpiece of the imperialists. And I said, well, I don't think you listened to me, because I don't support the intervention by ECOWAS, but the idiot who wrote it and a few others thought. I said, no, go back and listen to the thing. I'm not in support of it, but I'm definitely not in support of coup d'etat. That I made plain. And because, as I said, I've lived through every coup d'etat pretty much in Africa.
Exactly. So sometimes, I mean, I tend to leave everything. I tend to do away with politics, affairs of Africa. All that I want to do is to go to work, close, and go home.
But you can't.
But I can't. At the end of the time, this is my business.
Because politics impacts you.
If I don't, I mean...
you know, the old saying is, if you're not interested in politics, politics is interested in you.
In you, absolutely.
Because, you know, we're talking about the depreciating currency, you know, the fact of, you know, having to pay your school fees, and you know, they haven't, you know, your pay hasn't gone up tenfold, and yet probably the school fees have doubled. So, you know, it will impact you. So you can't say I'm not interested.
I'm informed time is already up already. So, Mr. Ade, thank you for coming on the platform.
Always a pleasure.
It's good to have you here. You know, when we sit on this platform,
we learn so much.
You know, as old as Mr. Ade is, he comes down to our level.
Absolutely.
Right?
And
So that he
has a
can
fan.
accommodate us.
My sister's, you know, husband is a big fan of Mr. Ade, and he said I should say hi. That he likes Mr. Ade. He watches this program.
Oh, that's
every
your
day.
sister's husband?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I was thinking you wanted to say your sister.
You have a fan out there, Mr. Ade. He said he learned so much from you.
Oh.
He said not just you, we also learned so much from Mr. Ade.
And Mr. Mboja as well.
Yeah.
You know, these are
Mr.
people.
Ka.
You know, always our African saying, we have a very famous one that say, elders are good in a compound. You know, sometimes we got to learn from these people, from their experience.
Yes.
So this is what we feel very comfortable around you people.
You know, as an elder, I feel it is my job.
Yeah.
I've lived long enough. I've seen, like I said, I've seen every coup d'etat from the very first one in Africa. Okay, I was only 5 years old at the time in 1960, but every coup d'etat since then, I've seen, I've observed, I am aware of. You know, so I'm not
So you
fooled.
know, these things doesn't surprise
They
you.
don't surprise us, they don't fool me.
Yeah, so viewers, thank you very much, Mr. Ade, for, being on the platform with us. Viewers, we'll take a short break. After the break, we'll be talking to Njai Chara Wall Market at the Serekunda Market. We'll take a look at how this guy is empowering young women, to become very good and big business women in the future, and also help them save income. We are always talking about the National Development Plan, but we all have a role to play. We'll take a short break. After the break, the program continues. We'll be back.
Step into the Espas Motors showroom for your luxurious name brand vehicle. Located along the Bertil Harding Highway, Espas Motors is the Gambia's authorized dealer for Chery, Kia, Ford, and now we bring you the new Peugeot model 3008 SUV. 18-inch alloy wheels, 216 inches high ground clearance, keyless entry system, start and stop button, rear parking assistance system with reverse camera, adaptive cruise control with speed limit, LED daytime running lights, front and side airbags, 8-inch HD touchscreen. Not to forget our exquisite Peugeot Landtrek double cabin pickup with 2.1-liter diesel engine, 6-speed manual transmission 4x4, hill descent control, LED daytime running lights. Espas Motors, the authorized dealer for Peugeot. Visit us today or call us on 35-22-222 or 353-4444.
Do your banking the smart way with the new Ajibank mobile app. Transfer money to any bank account in the Gambia. Top up airtime for all networks. Pay utility bills. Check your account balance and view mini statements. Request for ATM cards. Request for checkbooks and more in a single touch. So, do your banking in a smart way. Do your banking now with Ajibank mobile app. Every time is banking time. Ajibank, your investment partner. You asked for it, and QCell is giving it to you with our new and improved Sunyu Bundle Mega Promo. Now you can get more data at cheaper prices. Buy any of our bundle packages and enjoy massive discounts. Dial *303# and enjoy browsing on the network with the biggest coverage. Buy a 20 megabytes data bundle for as low as $7 and 50 bottles today, or purchase bigger bundles up to 20 gigabytes. Yes, that's right, 20 gigabytes of data at your fingertips. With our mega promo bundles, you can browse more, chat longer, and stay connected on the go, anytime, anywhere. For more information, call our customer care on 111. QCell, we innovate. Orders follow. Terms and conditions.
Technology has always been at the forefront of our lives, and the way we use it has evolved drastically over the years. With the advent of 5G internet, we are entering a new era of technological innovation that promises to transform the way we live, work, and play. 5G internet is capable of providing data speeds up to 100 times faster than 4G, making it the ideal solution for streaming high-quality videos, playing online games, and downloading large files on the go. 5G internet is already transforming cities across the globe, powering smart cities, self-driving cars, and virtual reality experiences that were once thought impossible. 5G internet is also paving the way for Internet of Things, allowing for seamless connectivity between devices and the creation of a truly connected world. For the first time in the Gambia, QCell is bringing tomorrow's technology to you today with the launch of QCell 5G internet. Get ready to experience the out-of-this-world wonders of QCell's 5G internet. For more information, call 111. QCell. We innovate, others follow.
The future is now with QCell's 5G network. Experience speeds like never before with our new 5G Rocket Fixed Internet plan. Get speeds from 10 Mbps to 100 Mbps. Your 5G-enabled device. Walk into QCell headquarters to get one of our 5G routers and experience the true feeling of 5G. Only with QCell. QCell brings you the future. Tech, innovation, incredible speed. The future is now. For more information, call our customer care on 111. QCell, Sunyabus. We innovate, others follow. Terms and conditions apply.
QCell brings you the future with our ultimate bundles. Enjoy the best voice and data bundle plans in one package. Get unlimited data packages with flexible validity and enjoy what true internet feels like. Get 30 minutes of on-net and off-net calls with 5 gigabytes of data for just $350. Or get bigger bundle packages from 10 gigabytes to 20 gigabytes with over 100 on-net and off-net voice calls and enjoy the fastest internet speed in the Gambia. You can also buy 1-day, 3-day or even 7-day packages and enjoy unlimited data bundles with uncapped speeds. Just dial *343# today and experience the limitless capabilities of the QCell network. *343# should be your favorite code to dial now. For more information, call our customer care on 111. QCell, we innovate, others follow.
Step into the Espas Motors showroom for your luxurious name brand vehicle. Located along the Bertil Harding Highway, Espas Motors is the Gambia's authorized dealer for Chery, Kia, Ford, and now we bring you the new Peugeot Model 3008 SUV. 18-inch alloy wheels, 216 inches high ground clearance, keyless entry system, start and stop button, rear parking assistance system, reverse camera, adaptive cruise control with speed limit, LED daytime running lights, front and side airbags, 8-inch HD touchscreen. Not to forget our exquisite Peugeot Landtrek double cabin pickup with 2.1-liter diesel engine, 6-speed manual transmission 4x4, hill descent control, LED daytime running lights. Espace Motors, the authorized dealer for Peugeot. Visit us today or call us on 35-2222 or 353-4444.
We are back, and this is QTV This Morning. If you're just tuning in, we've already dealt with the newspaper review and African court. Now we are going to look at a young man empowering young ladies by the name Njai Chara Wall Market in Serekunda. Mbokk yi comme nuñ leen ko waxee rek si anglais dañoo waxtaana kooku di Njai Chara. I mean, Njai Chara household name la julde si réew mi fii léegi ku ko xamut dégg nga ko ku ko gisut dégg nga so lu am solo la you know dañoo seet tey liggéeyam bu mu nekk di def ak jigéen ñi di leen empower comme di leen jàngal nu ñoo businessé jox leen bagage ba pare at the end of the time tam ñooñu ñëw am nu ñoo mun a bile seen life te wax naa ko balaa programme bi di door ma ne leen président bi saa su ne daf dee ne national development plan suñ blueprint bi suñ waaye ñoom rek mënuñoo def loolu foog ñi ak ñi jàppa si pour ñu mun a you know realize suñ development plan bu ñu wax noonu so ñu ngi amee Njai Chara fii si biir studio bi borom cara yi léegi borom yére yu naay si soo gisee
borom daala yu naay si
maa julde soo gisee ñu mel nii tey Njai la you know ba pare dama dem démba duga bitikam am na lu ma fa gis you know ay parfum gis naa duga na si yooyu ay parfum ak yooyu no waaye waaw yooyu dinañ si gën a
wax dëgg yàlla
waaw kon Njai ñu ngi laa dalal si programme bi fii si QTV kontaan nañ trop loo xono suñ invitation pour nga ñëw fii
ok julde asalaamaaleykum kenn ku ne maa ngi lay nuyu sa tur ak sa sant di nuyu waa réew mi yëpp di nuyu tamit suñ customer yëpp ñu ngi leen di nuyu di leen sant di leen gërëm di sant tamit suñu ñaari waajur yi di nuyu tamit waa school bi ak ñu nga xam ne maag ñoom ñoo bokk liggéey bi ci school bi mooy ñi ma àndal di nuyu tamit yéen waa QTV yéen ñëpp maa ngi leen di nuyu QTV fii foog naa ne ku jàppul ci sama liggéey bi bariwul ñoom ñëpp ñoo ma yéene ku ma gis yéen day kontaan ci sama affaire welcome ma bu baax da ngeen ma boole seen bopp ba nga xam ne man damay rus sax tey tamit bu ma fi ñëwee gis naa seen gars yi nuñ ma nuyoo nuyu bu rafet koo gis mu ngi lay nuyu kontaan du Cheikh Tidiane mi sekk nañ lu bari day ñëw boutique ba di jënd ci man ay bagage yow tamit noonu lu mu am ci bagage ci dàll man maa koy jaay day ñëw jëkkati xaalisam jënd wallahi asim ak yéene événement bu jot tamit sa gars yi ñëw wër ci ma taalal ma tamit mic bi QTV loolu tamit maa ngi koy rafetlu bu baax a baax te kër gi fii sama kër la heure bu ngeen ma soxlaa dinaa fi ñëw te liggéey bu ma am tamit dinaa leen ci boole because man tam kontaan naa ci seen kilifa gi ak borom télé bi ak borom rajo bi wax dëgg Mohamed kontaan naa ci affaire am bu baax tey tamit bu ñëwee office ba dalal na ma waxtaan ak man waxtaan bu rafet ak waxtaanu yéene lépp lu nga xam ne tamit lu ma xamuloon ci lu bari tamit munu ma defal nii kon tamit kontaan naa ci moom ci loolu yéen ñuy liggéey ak moom tamit yàlla na leen yàlla boole liggéey bi gën a dox yéen tam lu ngeen bëgg ci liggéey bi ngeen am
amiin dëgg la Njai kontaan nañ anti Ami Ñang ñu ngi naa dalal yow bokk nga si ñi nga xam ne ñu ngi jëfandikoo lu Njai di def kon ñu dalal la si programme bi
waaw comme niñ ko waxee rek maa ngi nuyu ñëpp di sant ñëpp di ziar ñëpp di jox kenn ku nekk wàccuwaayam di gërëm suma boss Njai Chara ñu xamee ko si Mor Sarr Njai Chara Wall Market di gërëm waa QTV yëpp sant ne ñëpp gërëm ñëpp biñ fi egsee gis nañ ni ñu welcome yaatal ñu wax dëgg neex yàlla ñu ne kanam du kaso waaye ku ko tëjal mu xam ko waaye buñ egsee waa QTV ñëpp a ñu welcome ibil ñu seen kanam yi kon amuñ dara lu ñu wax lu du di leen wax jërëjëf man nag dama bokk si Njai Chara di liggéey ak moom mu nekk ku ma naw ku ma respect waaw boole ma si boppam dama de wax ne yàlla daal moo ma boole moom mu jël ma nag def ma vice président yi foundation bi ma di ko si sant di ko ci gërëm ci lim ma def daf ma beeta torop keroog bi ma ibee foundation book bi dama kontaan ba tuuti ma jooy waaw digga ne yàlla parce que defaluma ko lu tax mu war maa def vice président moo tax ne man tam ma ne kon ne incha allah xaw ma kan de waaye foo ma ooyee pour sa liggéey bu soobee yàlla dinaa ci taxaw incha allah parce que man tamit li nga ma ji doo ma gën a gore incha neexee yàlla
waaw Ndiaye gis nañ ne yàgg nga dooleel jigéen yi jigéen ñu bari dañ dee ñëw si sa bitik bi ñu jël ay bagage ngeen ko ngay jox gaay xooluloo ne kii xam naa ko kii xaw ma ko dang dee jox gaay waaye gis nañ ne tamit recently yaa ngi train jigéen ñu toll si 150 women Serekunda school bi wax ñu about initiative bi lu tax yow nga duga si lii gis nañ ne ñu bari am nañ xaalis waaye dugguñ si lii lu tax Njaay Cara mu war a duga si lii for free
laaj nga ma tamit lu ma sawar sax pour nga laaj ma ko doo sax xam nga lu waral loolu comme business bi yàgg naa ci te tamit mun naa ko nga ne mun naa lii bu baax a baax waaye ci yow rek la yem soo boo fi jëyee ko wala boo ko defatul kan nga ko jàngal soo sa man-man bi anamu xam nga foofu la yem dafa des soo gisee alquran mu ngi yaatu yow da nga koy man nga ubbi daara nga jàngal ñeneen keneen jàngal ñeneen loolu moo tax mi law english tamit noonu la dafa am teacher bi day jàngal kii kooku tamit jàngal keneen jàngal keneen business tamit dafa war a demee comme nga xam ne yaatuwaay bi dafa war a yaatu loolu moo tax mu ubbi school bi sama man-manu jaay ku commencé ci 3,500 business nga dem ba tollu fii sa man-man war nga koo bàyyi ci réew mi soo ko bàyyi ci réew mi rek amel nga réew mi ak nga commencé ci business $3,500 nga commencé business toll ba fu Njaay Cara toll ci business ci man-man nga ne xam-xam boobu doo ko fi bàyyi kon yow amel nga dëkk bi ak danga ko fi war a bàyyi loolu moo tax marketing boobu ma def ba toll fi moo tax ma ne xam-xam bi dinaa ko bàyyi ci dëkk bi léegi bàyyi ci dëkk bi mooy lenn jigéen ñi dañuy ñëw ci man di jënd bagage dem di jaay waaye lu ñuy perte dafa bari ku ñëw jënd indi 10,000 ñu jaay la bagage soo demee nga ñëwaat indi 4,000 ma jaay la xam naa ne yaa ngi ci yoonu daanu soo bu mën na la ana bagage yi da ngay yëngal sa bopp bi ma xam ne yow lépp la nga da nga daanu waaye ma xam ma ne daal xam naa ne lii man mi ba mu ko seetaanee ak sama xol bu rafet ak sama yéene jigéen ñi du ci wax rek dafa war a nekk jëf waaye yéene naa jigéen ñi ci wax rek ma ne déedéet du loolu ma ne nag xaaral ma xool benn solution bu nga xam ne dinaa ko def ci laa xalaat ma ne pandari ma ne ko dama bëgg ubbi school ma ne ko dimbale ma pour nga doxal ma loolu ma ubbi school boo xamante dinaa ci mën a jàngal jigéen ñi ñuy jaay di dem ak a ñëw xalaat boobu moo indi pour ma ubbi school bi fekk balaa loolu nag xam nga loo xalaat rek da nga koy xalaat waaye da ngay ñeme wala nga ñàkkaa ñeme waaye dafa am loo xam ne moo la cee ñemeloo fekk man damay dem ci daara yi dafa yóbbu ndimbal bu bari di leen dimbale daara yu bari fii dama fay dem school yu bari ci biir réew mi dama fay dem yóbbu fa sama ndimbal di leen dimbale wàllu dàll wàllu bug wàllu kawas wàllu everything di leen dimbale léegi benn customer mu ne ma Njaay yow heure bu nekk yaa ngi dem ci daara yi dem ci school bi def lu ne te ñun ñu nga xam ne ñooy sa customer loo ñuy dimbale ma ne waa kii de lu may xalaat ak lu may xalaat dafa mel ni benn la ma ne waa wax na dëgg waaye ma ne customer yi dañ xaw a kii dañ xaw a bari comme nga dimbale kenn loolu du yomb waaye bàyyil mu ubbi school boo xam ne su ma ko ubbee dinaa leen ci mën a dimbale di leen jàngal nan la ñuy liggéey ak nan la ñuy amee xalaat bi ñëw loolu moo waral ma am fit am yaakaar ubbi school bi loolu moo sabab school bi
léegi yow comme nu ma ko waxee rek yaa ngi train ñi free 3 months course la te free la feyuñ si dara comme léegi naka la moo mel comme bagage bi dangaa ñëw nga jox borom mu jox la $2,000 nga jox ko bagage ndax dang si soxla interest ndax soxla loo si interest
soxla ma ci dara xam nga lan moo waral ma di leen jox nit boo ne ko kaay ma jàngal la jàng dafa am mujjanteel jàng boo ji dafa war am profit ifin tayloo boo koy jàng war ngaa dem ba ci kanam nga mën a dog mën a ñëw nit mën a sol nga xam ne lii de sa xam-xam lañ la ko jàngalee mën nga ko nga mën a kontaan ci luñ la jàngal soo njàng mi dañ leen di jàngal comme ñu génn ci bor soo jëlee bagage nga dem mën a jaay customer bi mu fay la sa xaalis nga am sa profit léegi-léegi def ko sa poos téye sa bopp xaalis nga ñëwaat ci Njaay Cara jëndaat dem jaayi téewaat sa profit buñ la ko jàngalee nga nangu ko ñam yow yaa ngi dem ma ne la kaay because jàng bi ma lay jàngal gis nga ci sa bopp because lu ma bëgg yaa ngi koy def ma ne la kaay ma dama lay essayer de may la xaaral ma jox la 3000 bagages nga dem jaay man maa la jox 3000 bagages soo demee soo jaayee soo ci amee $1000 nga ne ma njaay am naa $1000 may la jëlal 500 bi sa profit la nga denc ko 500 bi tamit sa profit la ma dencal la ko pour nga bañ a yàq sa xaalis pour mu jeex xew wala leneen ak leneen fay nga ma de am nga sa profit am na loo dépassé am nga loo denc nga dellu jëlaat soo jëlaatee 3000 nga demaat jaay su jëree tamit dixième 1 year fekk school bi mu ngi dem yaa ngi jënd ci man di jaay sa profit ñu ngi la koy dencal am na ñoo xam ne dama lay laaj man la profit bu ngay denc loo ci bëgg nga ne man kër laa bëgg man tam ma bàyyi la xel man yow sa profit bu ngay denc lan nga ci bëgg am na ñoo xam ne ñu ne ñoom oto lañ bëgg ma bàyyi la xel am na koo xam ne daf na bitig la bëgg ma di ko bàyyi xel noonu la ñuy liggéey di continuer xam nga il faut nit ki nga laaj ko lu mu bëgg pour mooy tam mu mën a tagee loolu mën a bàyyi xel loolu xam nga ku ne oto la bëgg heure bu ne dina mën a dajale sawar ci dajale bi su bëree mu ngi xalaat dina jënd oto waaye mënoo dajale te amula benn yéene boo am sa bopp
foog nga am loo bugg a def
yes
waaw
nga xam ne loolu moo lay pousse pour nga mën a liggéey di denc sa profit pour nga mën a jublu ci loolu loolu moo war a may leen
waaw nañ dugal anti
ok
waaw because comme suñ time bi bareetut
ok
waaw ñu dugal anti ñaan moom tam yow wax ñu yan njëriñ nga gis si projet yi njaay carax bi
waaw li ma gis si njaay bari na parce que olof dafa junja mu ne balaa nga may nit ki jën won ko nu ñoo nappee because of ñun bi ñoo start school bi ñun ñëpp jaaxaloon nañu naka la njaay di mun a jàngalee ay magum jëmma xam nga di leen jàngal naka la ñoo business man affaire yi dafa foni woon ak man sax waaye first day buñ demee mu jënd ay paqueti bug tegal ñu ay pen yëpp moo ñu ko dee jox since ñu start si school bi njaay moo ñoo jox bug moo ñoo jox pen waaye man li ma jàng si school bi dégg neex yàlla man musuma xam ne nit dina business sax di fay boppam si school bi laa ko jàngee ñun ñëpp gis nañ si suñ boppam njaay mooy jënd bug mooy jënd pen yu ñoo bindee ndox yi ñoo naan sax moo koo jënd si biir school bi even drink sax daf koo jënd saaf ñu ko ñun ñëpp pour ñu naan xam nga jàngal mag neexul rawatina jigéen waaye ñun ñëpp suñoo jàng xol bu seddalañ dee jànge ba tax daf dee tax nit ki sondee bu nekk sax ñun jigéen yi dangaa sawar a dem last week mu ngi taw man foogoon naa ne duñ ñëw nit yi duñ ñëw waaye classe bi dafa fees ba man after dama waaru sax ndik lan xam nga xam-xam boo faa jëlee ak soo fa duggee mbégte bi nga faa fekka ba pare
ñëpp gis nañ fu ñoo jëm
exactly waaw ñun ñëpp dañ boo ko benn jëmukaay te yëpp njaay la Mor Sarr yëpp moom moo ñu ko jàngal
dëgg la
waaw fu mu nekk nii si training bi fu mu nekk nii just 3 months lam amagut sax 3 months waaye yaa ngi gis ne am na jigéen yoo xam ne fu mu nekk comme lu mu doon explain soo jaayee dangaa seef lii nga lekka lii nga denca dégg nga léegi si biir seef boobu am na jigéen yoo xam ne fu mu nekk nii luñ seef alhamdulilah more than 150 jigéen 53 jigéen seef nañ loo xam ne tey sant yàlla ba mu bari ñii seef nañ ay 16000 ñii seef nañ ay 10000 te yëpp fuñ ko amee li leen jaay di jox ñuy dem di jaay di si gis seen boppa moom daf laa jox ne la demal nga liggéey waaye doo ko si tegal benn butuut lum la jox soo jaayee loolu nga koo delloo xaalisam am na njëriñ ñu ne bis waaw nga dem nga jaay nga ñëw am na ñoo xam ne mosuñoo am bank book waaye fu mu nekk ni alhamdulilah lu tax mu ibil leen bank book te moo koo denca parce que soxla yi digga dafa bari tey soo demee nga ñëw jox ko mu dencal la mu dem seefal la tey loolu yow soo ko dencee in 1 year ñaata nga war a am foofu noonu li nga taget si sa lii di nga ko mun a am tey soo ne moto su la yàlla jàppalee di nga am moto soo ne laan su la yàlla jàppalee di nga am laan waaw moo tax ñun ñëpp gis nañ si suñ boppa si training bi ñu ngi ko start on the 4th September léegi mu ngi war a jeex on the 4th June waaye on the June on the 4th June lañ ko start so ñu ngi war a graduation on the 4th June la ñoo close classes bi waaye on the 10th September mooy graduation bi moo tax ñu ngi see invite ñëpp bàyyi wuñ kenn nag waaw yéen QTV yéen moom si ngeen bokk.
waaw non ñun moom
ñun
foog ñu jël affaire si rek ñu woon ko àddina
waaw yéen a ko moom. yéen suñ leen yëgalee yëgaluñ leen seen bos la. waaw waaye ñu ngi yëgal àddina bi yëpp ne. tiimi Njaay Carax jigéen yu mu doon jàngal 3 months training. marketing naka la ñoo jaayee naka la ñoo amee. dañ war a graduation. on the 10. ñu ngi invite Gambians yëpp even président bi sax invite nañ ko. ba pare ñu ngi ñaan nit yi tamit nañ ñu may loxo tuuti. parce que yëpp kenn nit ki la. te ñu ne dooley jën ndox la. lu ñaar mun kenn munut ko.
dëgg la
léegi dañ need support. dañ bugg a ñu jàppaleel ñu Njaay. dafa need jàppale. parce que depuis si starting bi da ngaa gis ñoo xam ne dañoo ñëw dëkk fa sori sax war a ñibbi mu ekkati paasi town trip jox leen ne leen dem leen
ndeysaan
ne leen jël leen town trip ngeen dem ñibbi te yow benn single bu ko fayuloo ko
non léegi lu ñoo def mooy Njaay xam nga comme gis nga jigéen yi si réew mi suñ leen empower rek réew mi dafa dafa dem kanam because xam nañ ne jigéen yi ñoom daal seen contribution pour yóbbu réew mi kanam loolu réew bi soo amutoon jigéen fu ñoo jëm
soo doolelee jigéen dëkk bi nga dooleel
waaw soo Njaay xam naa ne kontaan nañ suñ time bi jeex na waaye graduation bi daal ñun dinañ fa nekk pour ñu cover ko te dinañ make sure mu nekk coverage bu baax bu ànd ak jamono incha allah waaw so finally waaw fu ñoo defee graduation bi ak finally looy wax balaa ñoo
boobu na ma ko may boobu may ma ko rek man ma wax léegi nag lay na lañ bugga jigéen yi ñu ne ñun ñëpp mun nañoo wax waaye ñu ne ñu bokk ay gaal ñëpp capitaine lañ mun nañoo padul gaal bi waaye suñ bokkee benn idea mun nañoo jox kenn mu padul ñun ñëpp ñu dem so looloo tax jigéen ñi boole seen idea yëpp dénka ma ko Mouhamed Dia ñu ngi koo ñaan nañu jàppale ñu defee ko Q City amuñ doole nag de waaye foofu lañ tàggat Njaay dafa boo ñu defee ko Serekunda School waaye dañ bëgg a sol high heel daala yu guddaal yooyu te dinañ invite suñ jëkkër yi
boobu Q City moo fi gën a
dinañ invite suñ jëkkër yi ñu def ko pour ñu ñëw
Mohamed mu ngi nii de
Q City lañ koy def
Mohamed mu ngi nii de
Q City lañ koy def foofu lañ jàpp sax
waaye Njaay yow yaa moom Q City Q City sa boss la because lu ma góom mooy Mohamed moom liggéeykat rek la bugga moom saa su ne loolu la ñu dee wax ñun yëpp staff yi yëpp daf dee ne look da ngeen a liggéey soo liggéeyee di nga njëriñu te liggéey rek mooy yóbbu suñ réew mi kanam soo xam naa ne si loo nekka Mohamed mu ngi ci te dina la dooleel su soobee yàlla
non bis ni ki tey sax man tamit dama koy ñaan leen heure bi def meeting ak yéen na ma invite man tam parce que ci kër gi laa bokk
waaw
man tam dama bëgg di wax ci kër gi lu koy jëmale kanam ak lu koy doxal
dëgg
bis ni ki tey maa ngi ko koy ñaan heure bu ngeen amee meeting nañ ma bindal lettre waxuma na ma jaay dañ war a meeting nangam invite man dama parce que fii dama bu doxee man la doxal nu mu gën a doxee rek man sama affaire la
waaw dëgg yàlla
waaw because nit ñu fi nekk ñu ngi ma like sama waay leen ñi ngay jëflanteeg man kon mu dox moom mooy sama jàmm
fii sa famille la
waaw fii sama famille la
soo kontaan nañ
donc QTV lañ koy defee Gambia yëpp ñu ngi leen ko QTV lañ fii lañ koy defee Q City
waaye Njaay suñ waa Basse nag ñun tam jigéen ñi Basse war nañoo seet
may ma ñëw léegi insha allah Basse bëgg nañ fa school bi Basse ci boppam bëgg nañ fa 200 people yoo xam ne dañ leen di jàngal Basse Farafenni tamit bëgg nañ fa 200 people mu nekk 1000 people dafa war na start bi depuis next month waaye dafa am lu ko tardé lu bari
because lu tax ma mention Basse da ngaa gis am na jigéen yu nga xam ne ñu ngi si dex bi ñi nga xam ne ñu ngi si ay dex yi nga xam ne condition yu sori ñooñu noonu amuñ benn hope amuñ yaakaar si dara ñooñu nekk si àll bi ñëw si lifin bi loolu la gaay nekkee ñooñu tey suñ amee li nga xam ne dafa tax ñu def business daf leen a jàppale te dafa improve seen life
te am na ñoo xam ne ñu ngi side boobu ñu ngi kool Njaay
waaw
ñu ne dañ niit ndimbal because of banque bi daf leen lebaloon
dëgg la
léegi tegal leen si loo xam ne métti na si ñoom
dëgg la
léegi ñoom lu ñoo béy ak seen garden yeeg naa ko yëpp ñu ngi koo jël di ko jox banque
dëgg la anti ñang xam naa ne time bi jeex na ñu ma alaat waaye dinañ gën a def ay waxtaan su soobee yàlla
ba tey tamit lenn nga may ma ko tuuti rek after lii tamit bu passé am na beneen school boo xam ne ñu ngi ko bëgg a ubbi ci ñoo xam ne dañ demoon bac ve egguñ ak ñu nga xam ne dañ bëgg métier amuñ métier ak ñu nga xam ne tamit def nañ métier ba perta amuñ ci luñ jàppaat ba léegi am na school bu ñu bëgg ubbi boo xam ne 300 people la ay góor kese lañ ci
boobu foog ñu bind IOM ñu wax leen ko parce que ñoom tam ñu ngee jàppale ñooñu te loolu lañ bugga lu ñoo def mooy dañoo dem ak Click Street because wax nañ ma lekka nañ time Click bi waaye njaay moom fii la bokka te family la kon ñu dem ak Click Street ñu ñëw.
Imagine seulement si les Africains sont unis, nous serons toujours plus forts. Imagine that, imagine that. Imagine de voir l'Afrique s'unir comme les États-Unis. Imagine de voir l'Afrique s'unir comme les États-Unis. Donner la chance aux tout petits de grandir et d'étudier. Cela, c'est la nouvelle génération de demain. Africa. Imagine, imagine. Si on peut vivre dans ce monde, pas de guerre, pas d'assassinat. Je dis non au terrorisme. Imagine that, non au terrorisme. We waiting so long, my leaders African. We waiting so long, leaders African. Imagine to see my Africa getting unite like United States of America. Get unite like United States of America. Bob Marley said, Africa unite. A long, long time ago. I just imagine to sing Africa get united. I just imagine to sing Africa get united. Oh, Mama Africa. Imagine, imagine seulement si les Africains sont unis, nous serons toujours plus forts, plus forts, plus forts. Et nous n'aurons plus besoin d'aller ailleurs. Nous pourrons construire notre propre bonheur, très très loin de tous ces maîtres chanteurs et ces maîtres trompeurs. Africa. Je veux voir mon Afrique unie. Je veux voir mon Afrique unie. I wanna see my continent united. Africa. Je veux voir l'Afrique unie. I wanna see my Africa getting united. No terrorisme. Imagine that. No terrorisme. We waiting so long.
I wanna see my Africa unite. Oh,
Yes, sir.
that's boy, reggae is the deal, man.
Yes.
You know, and we are back on the Click segment again with my brother. We miss you, Churchill Balde.
Yeah.
Don't be running, bro.
Sometimes I have to do a little vacation. I'm supposed to spend time with the family. You know what I mean?
I know, right? I know, right?
Anyways, it's your man right here. I'm back on the Click segment. Namon na len, suma guy, Balde ak Julle. How y'all doing?
Yeah,
cool.
we're feeling the vibes.
Feeling the vibe. So, feeling the vibe today, we go straight to reggae. We have a sensational reggae superstar, and I'll allow him to introduce himself. Welcome, boss.
Yeah, good morning. My name is Sekuba Bolomba, aka Sekuba Jakite.
You look like Lucky Dube.
Yeah, I get that.
I have to start with that first.
Okay.
Your looks with Lucky Dube. Do people really tell you that you look like Lucky Dube?
Yeah, people always tell me that.
And when they tell you that, how do you feel?
I said thank you because you know.
It's like
Lucky
a compliment.
Dube, he's the
He's a legend.
He's the legend.
Right? Yeah, and all reggae artists are looking up to him.
Yes.
Looking at the legacy that he has left behind.
Definitely.
Nice.
What he likes behind.
So let's quickly tell us your journey into music and reggae, to be specific. Why did you choose reggae, and when did you start your musical career?
Yeah, I choose reggae because two of my brothers doing reggae, which is Alpha Blondie.
Oh, you're related to Alpha Blondie?
No, he's African.
Okay, musically,
but
yeah.
Ishmael Isaac, that's my real brother.
Okay.
Same father, same mother.
Nice.
So I get inspired by them. I don't get inspired by Bob Marley. I get inspired by Alpha Blondie and Ishmael Isaac.
Okay.
And then Lucky.
So when did you start your journey into music?
I really didn't think I would be an artist.
Oh.
No.
What were you aspiring to be?
Well, I started writing. It was like 99, 2000.
Wow.
So I was writing to give it to friends, and they told me, "But you could do it. You could do it yourself." So that's where I started. Yes.
So how did your parents receive that, knowing that we've sent our child to school, but he has chosen to do
my
music?
My parents never accepted. Even my brother, he's been out from the house for like 10 years, and then daddy forgive him because we are Jahanka.
Okay.
So they don't believe that.
Nice.
But I believe everybody have destiny. When God sent you for something, you never go back until you do that. Yes.
So you've represented Africa in so many platforms. Can you tell the viewers out there where and which places in the country you've been pushing the agenda, reggae itself?
Yeah, I've been in Canada, Montreal, and New Afrique, and different festivals around, and Switzerland, and Germany, and Ivory Coast, performing with Kimani Marley and Morgan Heritage and Mutabaruka, and the daughter of Lucky Dube and Mali, you know, so move around, a blessing for something I didn't think I would do it. So now back to Gambia because that's where my root from.
Okay.
Now I'm managing artists. Yeah, Brikama, Kekana, and the Bonkunda Boy and Astuji.
They are all working under your label? Yeah. What is the name of your label?
Bolomba Music.
So why did you feel the need to invest in the Gambia?
Because I see the Gambian music really, they have really big talent.
When it comes to music?
When it comes to music, definitely. And the female, I feel like people kind of forget them a little bit. And they really have talent too.
Okay.
We need to push them out.
So what we'll do is, we'll go for a short music break. Let's look at your other music video and we'll be right back.
Thanks.
Jarabi ante visa sorla amakedi visa te sorla mi fe
nefana mbi fe visa te sorla kuma kachia mbi fe japa japa kanu mani nyaji mi jigira 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 yoro jakanu mani neye jarabi nyana fimbena amme toka baroke telefoni lela telefoni na barodum testekile nyana fimbonera woyo kuma kilimenda meno lasima
singing right there in your native language.
Yes.
Tell us what you're trying to portray on this music video. Tell us what are you actually saying, so that our viewers out there can actually know what you're saying.
This is about long distance love. You know, we like Gambians say malang.
Yeah.
You know, you marry a woman here and you're there.
Yeah, and you're out there.
Trying to bring in her, and the visa situation is hard.
Yeah.
Or you there, you don't have a paper to come.
Come back.
Only thing you do, talking on the phone.
True.
And first time, it's not enough.
It's not easy.
It's not enough. It's not easy. The best way is to be next to each other.
True.
Yes.
True.
So I big up them for this.
Nice. That's a wonderful message right there. So let's talk about your project, your upcoming projects. What are we to expect from you?
Yeah, I have a Boholo project which my artists are signed. We perform and collect the money, and right now we just bought like the machine of Boholo and the solar panel.
Okay.
And now we, after I could say in October, we're gonna start it again, and then we're going to the village where they have a problem with the water.
Yeah.
So we go and trying to help them, and I believe it. We could do it. We don't have to leave everything the government to do it.
Yeah.
You know, so that's why I learned there, and I've been managing festival for 5 years in New York. So I know the artists we could do something for our people, because those people, they don't want to pay money to go see your guys performing.
True.
You know.
True.
And sometimes some of them go home. They even have problem to go home.
Home. Yeah.
Because the little money they collect, they give you.
Yeah.
So we have to give them back.
Back.
So that's what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's something that is very, very. We need to encourage people like you. You know. So what are your final messages when it comes to your people out there, your fans? What should they expect from you?
Yeah, but it's very hard for artists to understand.
Yeah.
I talk to some artists in Gambia here to start that, but they will say yes, yes, but at the end they want you to pay them.
Yeah.
You know. But I want to show them, we could. You know, you have to help your people.
Yeah. It's a give and take.
It's a give and take it.
Yeah.
So those 3 artists, I put money on them. They're really making my dream come true.
Wow.
Because we bought the machine, and now we bought the solar. Now we're trying to collect money to pay somebody to go and install that.
Nice.
That's only. It's not like I don't have it, but I tell them, you guys could do it.
Yeah.
Let's try. Let's push it. Let's do it together.
Teamwork.
Yes. So we need help.
Yeah, support.
We need support, we need help for all that, yes.
So any album that we're expecting from you?
Yeah, my own album is coming soon. It's finished, like the first video we play, Imagine. This is the album. But my dream one day to have a show with Gambian artists, a live performance with the band, and yeah, celebrate the Boholo project, inshallah.
Yeah, we are looking forward to that. You know, you come here, stage an event, and then we all go out there and support.
Yes, definitely. QTV will be involved.
Inshallah.
For sure, inshallah. Since I started implanting my music here, it was with QTV the first.
Wow.
Yes.
And which year was that?
It was like 3 years ago, before Corona.
Okay.
Yeah. Really, you guys helping me a lot, and Dred, thank you for you. Natty is my man.
Okay, and your final shout outs to people out there, and then we wrap it up.
Yeah, thank you so much, Gambian and Malbe Contona, and keep supporting Bolomba music. We're here for you guys, and we want to help. We need your support. And soon, Brikamala Kekana Presi is coming with his AP, and then the Wonhunda boy and Astuji. And thank you, Hussein Dada. You just helping my artists having collaboration with her, and because you want to help the Boholo project. And big up to you and your management. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and before you go, who are some of the artists that you've worked with here in the country, or are you looking at futures in the Gambia here for your own project?
Yeah, I want to work with ST because he's the man here. Thank God I already worked with Dada. He accepted to push up the project with my artists, Astuji. And for my artists, I really like them to have a little collabo. And in Nyancho, I did a lot of stuff with him. Big up to you, Nyancho. And he's helping to my artist, the Bonkunda boy, for collabo to push the Boholo project.
Nice.
So we're having some artists that understand and coming to join the project.
Nice.
And I appreciate it.
Nice.
Yeah.
appreciate your. We appreciate the fact that you are doing great, not only musically but trying to help the community. So we'll push that.
And I thank you all for my team. You know, Mane, everybody. Santa Blende, all of them. Thank you so much.
All right.
This is all we had for you on the Click segment. Till I come your way again. Goodbye.
Thanks.
All right, Julde, it's a bye from us. Exactly. Till tomorrow, inshallah. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.